Times like these are really interesting. It's so nice. I want to be able to use my basketball hoop and start training for basketball. And although the lifting is training for basketball, I need some time to shoot, dribble, and get ready for the basketball season. Okay, time to get some work in the gym. Today is a more bodybuilding biased workout. All that needs to be done in under 45 minutes. 10, 11, 12. This is a movement that can really sneak up on you. On the face of it, it seems very easy, but that straight up pushing to get the weight up, it can get really tricky, especially at more challenging weights. 50 pounds, 12 reps. So this just reminded me of why I have my hat backwards a lot of times, is so that the microphone will end up right in front of my face, but it's just not gonna work out right now for me. Set number 3, I'll stick to 50 pounds. 10, 11, 12. That was a bit challenging. I should have planned better on the front end because I wasted like 2 minutes just deciding what I was gonna do and then end up swapping out the weights. 55 pounds to failure. I will try to get to 15 reps. I'd love to hit 20 or 25, and then I just gotta keep it moving from there. I probably could have fought for 25 reps, but I was taking so many breaks for every single rep. 35 minutes left. And now I have the shorty bar rack supported barbell curls. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. That was tough. I wanted to get to 12, but it's taking way too long. So what I'll do now, I'll go down to 50 pounds. I wanna have nice, smooth, consistent movements, and I was battling too much with this. Last sets to failure. Recently, I've been talking about how there are some rules and principles to follow or approaches to doing certain lifts, and then there are times to break it or switch it up for a very intentional reason. My rack-supported barbell curl is an example where I'm gonna break a rule because I think it just serves the lift and me better. Typically, when I'm doing any barbell movement, I'm trying to get a full grip. And that means my fingers are around the top, my thumb is on the opposite side, and if I'm doing anything Olympic related, I'm going to do the hook grip. However, for this, I can get just even a few millimeters more range of motion when I keep my thumbs along the same side of my fingers. In this movement, it's very low stake, because if I somehow lose grip and I drop it, which is not going to happen, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm at like 1% risk of getting hurt. This allows me to really tuck in my elbows towards my body, get just a few more inches on the curl. 25 minutes left. I did 10 reps the first set at 60 pounds. I needed to drop down to 50 pounds, and then I was able to achieve 12. It wasn't as fluid as I wanted it, but it was still relatively fluid. So my goal is between 12 to 20. 15 is that sweet spot for this last and final set. 10. 11. 12. Okay, I'm stopping. Woo! Next, I'm doing face pulls. Lightweight, high reps. I'm looking between 15 and 20 reps. 18, 19, 20. So not the hardest movement, not the heaviest weight. For the second and final set, I'm going to increase the weight by 10 pounds. I have 18 minutes left. My finisher is only 7 minutes, so I'm making a really, really good time right now. Finishing before 45 minutes, that's not a bad thing. I'm just gonna go out to the court and get more shots up. 3, 4, 5. Okay. I made a good call with increasing the weight, and I even got to 5 more reps. I have 15 minutes left. What I forgot to do was throw in my finisher into SmartWOD, my favorite CrossFit programming app. If I remember to do that beforehand, that's gonna save this 1 or 2 minutes that I'm gonna do it now. My finisher is going to be 7 minutes for time, 10 push-ups, 10 banded tricep pushdowns, and then 10 alternating dumbbell curls, 20 to 35 pounds. Be quick, but not in a hurry. Be quick and not in a hurry. 3, 2, 1. One. Okay. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Finish my workout. Okay, the good. Under 45 minutes. I'm super proud of that. Good session today. Hope to have just as a productive one tomorrow in 3, 2, 1. Till next time.